13 countries with no income tax. Did you know that people in some countries don't have to pay income tax? It's true. There are several countries with no income tax. As a result, these citizens enjoy their incomes and savings without worrying about how much they owe the government. And because these government doesn't need as much money from individuals, it has more revenue from other sources such as tourism, mining, or oil production. Let's take a look at 13 countries with no income tax, so you can decide if any might be a good place for you. Number 1. Monaco. Monaco is known as a perennial vacation playground for ultra-high net worth individuals. Monaco has been considered a tax haven because of its favorable and lenient policies, which allow benefits like not collecting capital gains taxes, nor levying wealth taxes on those who have an address in the principality. Obtaining a legal residence permit can be done quickly, but does require depositing $500,000 into one of their banks. They don't collect income or other property-related taxation from residents living there long-term. Number 2. Kuwait. Kuwait is a small but wealthy country in the Gulf. It has been named one of the best countries to retire because they offer free healthcare, no income tax on pensions or other retirement funds. They also have a fantastic climate with little rain, which means perfect weather year-round. But just as in most other Gulf states, acquiring a residence permit can be very difficult. Companies usually send their employees to Kuwait when they are contracted for work there. It's the only way to get permanent residency there. The country has no income tax on wages or social security benefits. They can still provide their residents with a high quality of life. Number 3. Bermuda. The country of Bermuda has a 0% income tax rate for its citizens and residents. The average cost of living in Bermuda is considered one of the most expensive countries to live in. Still, with no taxes on personal earnings, it's not surprising that many people are drawn there by the prospect of higher salaries. The lack of taxation also means businesses can maintain their high level of profitability without being taxed at such a high rate, increasing investment opportunities. That, coupled with low unemployment rates, makes this island nation seem like one place you don't want to miss. Number 4. Bahrain. If you're looking to get away from it all, Bahrain offers a good quality of life. Bahrain is an extremely attractive country because you can become a resident without securing employment or marriage. Bahrain doesn't tax residents on personal income. Still, citizens must pay 7% of their salary to Social Security. In comparison, expats only have to fork over 1% in taxes. Renting homes and real estate transfers are both exempt from any stamp duties, which will provide future prosperity for all the people living there. Number 5. The United Arab Emirates. The United Arab Emirates, also called UEA, are well known for their oil wealth megaprojects and the high quality of life that they offer to its residents. The UAE is made up of several small Gulf states, which include Dubai and Abu Dhabi, these two emirates being the most famous out of them all. In addition, while income tax isn't levied on individuals in the UAE, due to it having very livable corporate taxes, this doesn't mean that corporations don't need to pay attention too. With global multinational companies now owning stakes within many sectors here, such as banks and telecommunications, among others. It's crucial not only to understand how taxation works with regards to individual incomes, but also what effect corporations have when looking at business opportunities. Number 6. Qatar. The wealthiest country in the world is Qatar, and its inhabitants have never had to pay income tax. And if you want a fresh start or wish to avoid taxes altogether, then this might be your dream location. Qatar is the perfect place to live if you want a good life without paying taxes. Qatar is a country with abundant oil reserves and an open-minded culture. A visit to Qatar will be like visiting another world because it's so different from the United States or other Western countries. Many foreigners have chosen to live in Qatar for its low taxes on salaries, on an income of self-employment, import tax rates which are all very reasonable compared to our own taxing policies back home. Number 7. Bahamas. The Bahamas is a tropical paradise with white sand beaches and the bluest water you've ever seen. It's off the coast of Miami, in Cuba. The country ranks among one of the richest in this list, thanks to its strong economy fueled by tourism and offshore finance. And it has excellent infrastructure highlighted by safe drinking tap water for everyone, no matter where they live. Plus, there are no taxes at all on most things that people buy, like food or clothing, which makes life here really affordable. Number 8. Oman. Oman is the safest and friendliest country in the world for expats to live. With steady growth, citizens can enjoy a life of leisure with low or zero income tax due to Oman's 5% taxable on business earnings. But big oil corporations are taxed at 25%. Oman actually stands out as one of the very few places left where people can get by without excessive amounts of money, while also knowing that they are safe, because crime rates have fallen tremendously over the last few years. Number 9. Andorra. The Pyrenees Mountains are a scenic location to explore. Andorra can be found in the heart of these mountain ranges, and its tax-friendly attitude is one that other countries should take note of. Besides its scenery, life there isn't too hectic with just enough activity for those who want an easy lifestyle which would fit right into your dreams if you're looking for this kind of thing. There may not be any big attractions, but small villages make up what makes Andorra so unique. But even when exploring outside the city limits, something will always catch your eye. Like some beautifully rugged peaks or crystal clear streams flowing through pleasant meadows, they never fail to inspire awe at nature itself as well as feelings of contentment. Number 10. St. Kitts and Nevis. If you are looking for a tax-free life of leisure, St. Kitts and Nevis might be the perfect destination for you. This Caribbean nation has no income taxes or any other form of taxation except in tourism, which accounts for most revenue from this very sunny island country. A lot goes into acquiring citizenship here, but it is worth your while, as permanent residency can be established with relative ease, if that makes sense and suit your needs. There is also the opportunity to get citizenship by donation in exchange for $150,000 towards hurricane relief funds. Number 11. Vanuatu. Vanuatu's island is one of the best tax-free alternatives to Caribbean nations for acquiring citizenship by investment. For only $200,000 and a 2-month wait, you can be the proud owner of a Vanuatuan passport. The downside of this territory may seem that it's isolated from more populated areas. Still, those who seek affordable second citizenship will find it worthwhile as well as quick, so they never have to worry about taxes again. There are some downsides though. Traveling there might not always be easy, because it's so isolated. Number 12. Panama. Panama is considered such a secure tax haven that it might be called Switzerland for Central America. One noteworthy characteristic of its offshore jurisdiction law is that offshoring companies are allowed to conduct business operations within and outside their own borders, meaning they can operate domestically in other countries without being taxed by them or having to share any profits with those foreign governments. Offshore Panamanian companies and owners will never have to pay taxes on income earned in another country's territory, thanks largely due to this state regulation which protects privacy rights. Anyone may incorporate an offshore company there. People from all nationalities who need somewhere safe where money can be stored securely now have one more option besides Swiss bank accounts or Cayman Islands financial institutions. Number 13. Brunei. The Sultanate of Brunei is a tiny country on the Malaysian island of Borneo. It's not very friendly to foreigners. Permanent residency or citizenship is out of the question, unless you somehow gain approval from the Sultan himself. Good luck with that. Brunei is a relatively difficult country to live in. It's not a very friendly towards foreigners, and to be honest, I would not recommend any Western to move there. So there you have it. 13 countries with no income tax. I hope you liked the video. Please give it a like and subscribe to the channel, so you do not miss out next time we publish a value-packed video. Let us know in the comments, which of the 13 places sounds most interesting to you. Thanks for watching and have a fabulous day.